6 months ago, Samsung and Google joined forces and merged Tizen OS into Wear OS, and as a result, Galaxy Watch 4 series was born. It promised the best of both worlds. Samsung's hardware, with its intuitive One UI that all Galaxy Watch users are familiar with, merged into Google's Wear OS. As a result, Wear OS and Galaxy Watches were resurrected. Or were they? This video is all about if this resurrection has been successful, the way envisioned by these two companies and users like me and you. From the consumer's point of view, there were a lot of expectations from this joint venture. How good the software will be? What about the battery life? Will we be getting Samsung Health or Fitbit Health? And everyone's favorite, will we be getting Google Assistant? After 6 months, we have answers to most of these questions. So let's start. I bought both Galaxy Watch 4 and Galaxy Watch 4 Classic with my hard-earned money, and I have used them both on and off in the last 6 months. Finally, I have settled with the Galaxy Watch 4 for my daily use. I personally feel that it looks way better than Galaxy Watch 4 Classic with its simplistic look, beveled edges and thin profile. Yes, I do miss the rotating bezel of Galaxy Watch 4 Classic, but now I have gotten used to the touch bezel and using the display for navigation. Another reason is that I used Galaxy Watch 3 for a whole year before Series 4 came along, and Galaxy Watch 4 Classic has an identical design to Galaxy Watch 3. And I guess I just got bored of it and wanted something different. Another thing that I have come to admire about the hardware is that the bands that the Series 4 ships with are one of the most comfortable bands I've used on my wrist with any smartwatch. And I'm saying this after using several third-party bands. I always found myself swapping those out with the original bands because they are comfortable, soft, and feel very high quality. Going through the Samsung's official website, I found out that they are actually made of something called fluoroelastomer material, which is durable and sweat resistant. Whatever this material is, it adds immense value to this watch. Also, these bands are designed to leave the space around your wrist to make them more comfortable and provide an excellent fit that the third-party bands just don't, unless they're designed the same way. So now, what about the software and the whole deal with the Wear OS bringing app support to Galaxy Watches? Well, in the last 6 months, the apps that I have used the most on Galaxy Watch 4 are Spotify, Citymapper, Google's Gboard, and Google Keep. Spotify was also available on Tizen OS. But one major improvement I have noticed here is that now you can also download your favorite music to your watch and listen to it using the Bluetooth headphones, which is awesome. On the other hand, Google Keep, Gboard, and Citymapper weren't available on Tizen OS, and so clearly indicate the benefits of Wear OS. Gboard makes typing a breeze on a small screen, and Google has done a remarkable job of optimizing it for Wear OS and smaller screens. And Keep allows me to stay up to date with my to-do lists and reminders. From time to time, Google Maps also came in very handy while walking on the roads of Toronto. In the winter, you do not want to take those gloves off, and it's a lifesaver to be able to see and follow maps on your wrist. One app, however, which was also the most anticipated one on Galaxy Watches, continues to elude us. And you may have guessed it, I'm talking about Google Assistant. By now, Samsung has pushed several minor and at least 2 major updates to Series 4 watches, and every time the availability of Google Assistant is assigned to the drawer of coming soon. So there is not much to say here other than we are still waiting for it. I mentioned updates, right? So Samsung has been pushing these updates every now and then, improving the experience with every iteration. The latest update, which landed only a few days ago, was the biggest to date. It brought improvements to almost every aspect of the software, from watch faces to fitness features to sleep coaching to the left or right hand orientation. You name it. I have already done a detailed video on this update, and so I will link it in the description below so you can watch it at your leisure. One feature that I have come to love is the fact that if you download an app from the Play Store, and if there is a companion watch app available, it will automatically download to your watch as well. Similarly, when I set an alarm on my phone, it also appears on my watch's alarm app, and when that alarm goes off on the phone, it also goes off on the watch. This syncing of features between the watch and the phone so effortlessly was something missing from Tizen OS platform. And features like this are sprinkled all over the software, designed to make your life easier. Series 4 watches came equipped with Samsung Health and fitness features that we are all used to on previous versions of Galaxy Watches. However, few new features like snore detection and body composition measurement were introduced in Watch 4. While I have laughed to fits hearing myself snore that my Watch 4 recorded overnight, I have hardly ever used body composition analysis feature. Not just that, more fitness features continue to show up with each update. Like now, we have more accurate calorie consumption based on the heart rate, moisture loss information after outdoor running exercises, interval training for cycling and running, heart rate recovery after workout, sleep coaching, and insights into your body composition analysis provided by Center, which is a Chris Hemsworth's company. These are just a few of the improvements we have seen come to the fitness suite of Series 4 over the course of last 6 months. So as you continue to use the watch, more and more features pop up that are forever useful, and that has prevented Galaxy Watch 4 from stagnating as a platform or getting boring. For example, the right and left hand orientation feature, which was added in the last update, lets you change the orientation of the buttons according to the wrist you are wearing the watch on. Come to think of it, it really feels like Wear OS has been resurrected with the brilliance of Galaxy watches and the software features that Samsung keep bringing to the table. Wear OS now has brilliant hardware to show off its capabilities, and Galaxy watches get the software reliability and access to thousands of apps. And the arrival of Google Assistant, whenever that may be, will only solidify the position of Galaxy watches as the crown jewel of Wear OS platform. Having said all that, everything is not perfect here. Battery life has not been something to talk about. I use my Galaxy Watch 4 every day as well as at night for sleep tracking with continuous heart rate tracking turned on, and I have to charge it every day. At its best, it will last me for a day and a half. But you know what? I am absolutely fine with it. Because of the laundry list of options that this watch provides me with on my wrist, I am willing to trade off for a day-long battery life. If you're looking for a week-long battery life or something more, it is better to find a fitness tracker or a fitness watch rather than a fully featured smartwatch. Performance has been excellent as well. I have hardly seen the watch stutter or lag in any aspect. Samsung's W920 processor is powerful enough to keep up with whatever Wear OS has to throw at it. The only time I have seen some form of lag is when you restart the watch. There is a period of 20 to 30 seconds, which I like to think of as the watch is coming to its senses period, is the time when the watch is a bit slow to respond to touches and swipes. But after that, it's a breeze to operate this watch. We all know that Samsung is the king of AMOLED displays, and it sure as hell shows on the display of this watch, which is absolutely gorgeous and bright. Even after 6 months of use, I am still blown away by how crisp and colorful it is, given the watch face do justice to it. And now before I finish this video off, I want to mention 5 features of Galaxy Watch 4 that I have used the most over the last 6 months. The first one is the bedtime mode. I use it when going to bed wearing the watch and don't want to be disturbed by any notifications. I still get notifications though, but silently. It also dims the display and turns off the raised wake feature of the watch. One important tip here is that when bedtime mode is turned on, it also turns on the do not disturb mode on the watch. And if it is synced with the phone, it will also put the phone on do not disturb mode, which is something I don't want. So I have turned off the do not disturb sync between my watch and phone. Quite oftenly, I also turn on the always on display, even though it gauges through the battery life, but it does come in handy when you don't want the display to go dark all the way. Number 3 is the Spotify app, which has been my companion for the last few months. And the app on the watch is absolutely wonderful. It lets me download the music on the watch and listen to it via Bluetooth headphones on the go. As I have already mentioned, I track my sleep with my Galaxy Watch 4 regularly. It provides me with more information about my sleep than I even need. Things like sleep cycles, physical and mental recovery are deep insights into sleep. And now it is better than ever with sleep coaching on board from Samsung that you can use to improve your sleeping habits. I also keep an eye on the sleep score because it compares the score with the members of the same age group and gives me a better picture of where I stand. And lastly, I don't believe I'm saying this, but when I started thinking about the features I use the most, to my surprise, it made the list. It's Bixby. Despite the fact that I've made fun of it in the past, it is a very useful companion on the watch. I mostly use it to check weather, set reminders, start a timer, and set alarms, and it works every single time perfectly. What more can I ask for? So, coming back to the original question, is this truly the resurrection of both these platforms? In one word, yes. Samsung and Google have delivered big time with Galaxy Watch 4 series. It boasts gorgeous hardware with extremely polished and capable software that is Wear OS. And I must also give credit to Samsung for their One UI 4 build. They have managed to balance between the familiarity to Tizen OS for previous Galaxy Watch owners and adapting to the best features of Wear OS. And with that, I will take your leave, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this video and I have managed to give you an honest insight into the Galaxy Watch 4 platform 6 months in. I will see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.